Right, Bing have recently implemented some new changes to how you set up a campaign. To be honest, it makes things a bit easier. You don't have to go hunting for everything, but when you first click on create a campaign, you're presented with a page like this. So there's all different girls that you can select. Now the two that I use the most are visits to my website and conversions in my website. Okay, I use this one the most actually because I do a lot of lead building, and the conversions I use the conversions to see which keywords are delivering me the most opt-ins. Okay, so that's the one I use. But it doesn't matter if you choose this one. If you chose this one, don't think you can't track conversions. If you change your mind later on, but you can. Okay, it's just on the initial setup they'll just present things to you slightly different, so you don't have to keep going back. All right, so don't worry if you select that one and think, oh no, I want to track conversions now. You won't have to set up another campaign. You just have to modify that one and add your conversion girls, etc. So if you just click on that. Okay, so you enter your campaign name here. I'll just put testing. Oops, trying to spell that right. Okay, testing in there. Yeah, set whatever your budget is for that day, and you can obviously set your if you want standard or accelerated. I tend to hit accelerated to start with to get as much data as possible. English, choose your language, but obviously we'll keep it English. Now choose your countries here wherever your offer is obviously targeted, but this is the important one here. You need to uncheck this one. Okay, so just have that one. You want people in your targeted locations, not this one. Alright, and then go save to next step. Okay, now here, if your website is ready, if you went to your landing page in there, Bing will actually crawl your landing page and come up with keywords and ad group suggestions. Okay, but if your landing page isn't ready, or you've got your own set of keywords all ready to go and you know what ad group you're doing, etc., just click on my website's not ready. Okay, so I'll skip that one. Ad group name, I'll just call it Make Money Online. Okay, okay. Alright, you can use the keyword suggestions, but for speed of this video, you just enter your keywords in there, and then click save and go to the next step. The cool thing is here you can add a new ad group if you wanted to, so it saves you going back into your campaigns and redoing it. Okay, so you click save and go to the next step. So we've got our ad group created. Now we create an ad. Click that. Now with the expanded text you can only use the final URL. What we want is this one, so we can use a destinational because you can, if you use final URL, right, you have to add tracking parameters to that link, and you have to have different one ad per landing page, whereas if you use destinational, you can use your tracking link, which I do, and I can split test several different pages without creating different ads, and I can stop certain, I can direct that traffic straight away without even logging into Bing to do it, okay, to pause ads, etc. But Bing are really trying hard to push people to get this final URL implemented, but I'm still using destinational, and I know most of the people are that I work with. So add a title here, okay, any description, and then your display URL. Now your display URL has to be whatever that visitor, when a visitor clicks on your ad, the page that they end up on, whatever that domain is, that has to go in here. It doesn't matter what domain your tracking link's on, it's what domain that visitor goes to after they've clicked on your ad. So it'd be your site.com, and then in here I put my tracking link, okay, whatever, I'm using CPV Lab, so whatever CPV Lab tells me to track with, that's what I put in there. So you can click save and create another, or just click save and we'll go on to something else. Right, now you can either create another ad, or you can add extensions. Now the ad extensions are, right, say the ad is on top of Bing, you will sometimes see ads with contact us, more information, price lists, etc. They're different links to your site. So, and that's what ad extensions are. Now I haven't got any set up, so I won't be adding any to this ad group. So, but there's all sorts of different extensions that you can add. You can even add review extensions, so you can add a little snippet underneath your ad, and when they click on it, it'll take them to the review of whatever product it is you are selling. Okay, now we aren't using any extensions on this ad, so we'll click save and go to the next step. Right, now you set your bids on your keyword bids. Now I'm still using manual cost per click. You can use an enhanced cost per click. Now what enhanced does, really you would only be using this if you've got the UET tags added to your pages and you're tracking conversions, okay, or if you're building an email list, your conversions would be your leads that you're generating. So, but what enhanced cost per click does, Bing will look at what times of day you are getting the most conversions, and it will increase your bids for those times a day to make sure you get them, your ad is shown the most, and then the times of day when you're not getting so many conversions, it will actually lower your bids. I haven't played around with that yet. I will be split testing it and see what results are like, but for now I am still using manual. Right, this is new. Now you can just, before you used to have, if you added say 200 keywords, you'd have to set up your campaign and then go back into your campaign and reset all the bids to whatever you wanted. This, you can just come in and set your bids for your keyword. So if you want to bid 30 cents a click, you just put set it, and that will set all your keywords at 30 cents. And look, it's given a warning there. It thinks I won't get enough traffic, so it's telling me to probably should update my bid, but we'll leave it at that. Now advanced settings. Add distribution, search network. They don't have the content network anymore. You can choose your devices. Before you just have to come back into the settings. So choose whatever if you want to. If you don't want smartphones, you just decrease that and put the percentage you want it to decrease by. Same goes for tablets. Actually, tablet the most can decrease by 20%. Okay, you can change if you want to more traffic from the UK. You could increase your bids. Tend to just leave all this alone. Add schedule. Well, that'll start as soon as I finish setting up this campaign. But you can also go in and change the times of day. Now you probably won't touch this until you've run some traffic and got some information on what times of day you're actually getting conversions. But a lot of these things you used to have to come back, set up your campaign and then come back into your settings and redo them all. So it's like a one-stop. They've got more of a flow to it now. You just set up your whole campaign straight away. Okay, save, and that's the campaign done. Okay.